Hi Stampers, Mindy here. I'm going to put together a really quick video for you today. I've had some questions via email about how to get the tulip frame embossing folder to emboss on a card front you've cut down. So like on this card here that I recently posted on my blog, the Elegant Eggplant layer I embossed with the tulip embossing folder from the Occasions Mini, and then layered it on a card base. And it's just a little bit different than normally just sticking your piece of paper in and embossing. So this panel, if you cut it to 4 by 5 1/4, that leaves a nice border on each side, and it seems to work well with the embossing folder. So this is actually, I'm working on a swap for Easter, and this is one of the pieces to that I'm going to be showing you. And someday, after the swap is all done and everybody's got their cards, I will post a video of how to make this actual card. But you'll need this piece of information here. So I have the tulip embossing folder, and you'll see that it's a border. So this is how I line mine up. I use you can see one side is wider, one is more narrow. I use the narrow side. I'm also going to note on my Big Shot here, for the new folders, they seem to work better for me with no tabs, even though you're supposed to use tab 1. They almost cut through my cardstock, so I must kind of have a tight machine, and I think they're making the embossing folders so they emboss a little bit deeper, because my older ones are okay. But what you want to do is take the narrow side here, and this again is my cardstock cut at 4 inches wide, and then 5 1/4 across. So you can see the outline here. It lines up almost perfect. Now you want to kind of hang on to it, close your folder, be careful not to move it, and just pretend like you don't see my ugly Big Shot plate here. Make sure it's straight. I kind of had to finagle that. Okay, again, and if it's not perfect, you know, it's not a big deal, but close that down, set it in with your plate. I think I'm about to need a new plate, and then crank it through, and you should end up, and this has a little bit of a wonky border, but it's about the same all the way around. You could probably trim it down a little bit further, but I like that border on there. You know, if you can see how it's embossed or debossed on the back. I actually kind of like the way that looks too. Anyway, it's really easy, and that's exactly how you do it. So I hope that helps some of you, and thanks for stopping by. Happy stamping, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.